Good morning. I am Tom Griffin with National Flooring Equipment. Hope you're having a great morning like I am. We are here today to talk about National's very full line of scrapers. Um, there's a reason, as you can kind of see around me, this is not even half of the number of scrapers that we offer. We've got a lot of different options out there, and the reason that we have that is they all have different applications, different niches where they fit in. And I just want to kind of talk through some of those today, especially some of our more commonly bought machines. So you guys can have a little bit more information when you're making a decision about what's the right machine for you. We'll start on this side over here with our power hammer trolley. This is built to hold a Hilti T1000 or a Bosch 11335K hammer. It's great for, basically brute force removal of hard goods. This will shred any sort of hardwoods, it'll do ceramics. It's really just built to save your back and your body while you're in the work doing that. It's a great value. It does have a safety switch here, just in case something were to happen with the hammer. You're able to shut it down really quick. One great part about this is it also keeps you standing upright when you're working. So it really saves your body and increases efficiency. So it's a really good value piece if you're just getting into the floor scraper area. This is a really good way to start and to see the value of these machines. Our 550 is our oldie but goodie. There's still a reason this guy is still around today. The 550 is really great at removing, you can do hard goods with it because you can use the kick plate back here to shove it into the work. It's a great value machine. You can adjust the angle and pitch the blade right here by using this little handle. It does have the eccentric motion, so the blade is actually going to be cutting in a pattern rather than just ramming into the material like a chipping hammer would. And then this also is great for doing roofing membranes. It's not as heavy as some of our other machines, so if you're doing a flat roof membrane, this is a great tool to have up there to really slice through that thick membrane that's up there. Our 5280 has been around a while, and this is where we start to get into having a powered machine that actually has a drive on it. So as you can see, there's no more kick plate on here. This is a hydraulically powered forward machine. It does have the eccentric motion on here, so it is going to cut through that work again. It's kind of an in-between step from our 550s and up to our 6280 and 6280 HD. The handle is just kind of what this is. You got a lever right here and it will get into the work. A lot of guys love this machine because it doesn't have power back, and that might seem a little weird, but if guys are really hustling through a job, the ability to just pull it back is really good. But it does have the power forward, so it's really going to push through the work and really kind of actually remove the floor for you. Put this guy back in here. One machine we don't have out here today is our 6280 Commander. It looks very similar to this guy, but it's actually built to take up soft goods only. So it's really quick, it's really efficient at doing, VCT commercial carpet. You can put one of our carpet blades like we have on the front down here, which is going to slice through that material and kind of roll it up in a nice roll. These guys are power forward and power reverse. The handles are adjustable. You can also adjust the height. So if you're needing to get under something, you can actually, push it all the way down here, and you can actually flip these handles up. So you can actually push the machine underneath a shelf or a low overhang under stairs. Let's get this guy back up here. Let's say you don't have clearance to be able to stand behind the machine. You can control the machine off on the side by just using one of the handles here. They do have the eccentric motion. You've got weights on the machines which are adjustable, so if you want a little bit more pressure over the head of the machine, you move the weights forward. If you're tooling your shanks or your blades are digging into the substrate, you can actually move the weights back to take a little bit of that pressure off. These machines do have lifting points, so that you can get them on and off of a job site where maybe there's stairs or something else that would prohibit you from getting there, but you've got a lift, or you can get them into a truck easy. The Gladiator is built to take up hard goods. So a lot of people get confused when they look at the Commander and the Gladiator because they do look so similar, but the internal components are very different. The Commander really is built just to take up soft goods. We do not recommend it for taking up hard goods. It's just not built to take the brunt of the force of a ceramic or hardwood. And that's why we got the Gladiator. The Gladiator is built for torque. It's built for being able to stay in that hard goods work and to take the force of it. The great thing about all of these machines is that when you're doing the work, they're really going to take the brunt of the removal. So a lot of guys, it's hard work removing floors, and these machines are really going to save your body so you're not sore at the end of the day. Another thought too with these is a lot of guys are hesitant to do this because they don't want to put their crews out of work. These machines are not going to put your crews out of work. All of these machines are going to do is make them more efficient, and they're going to be able to rip up more flooring. And so instead of maybe having 8 guys ripping up floors, now you've got 2 guys with machines, or 1 guy with machines, and the rest of them are cleaning up, and they're getting everything ready to go with the next part of the project, whatever it may be. So that's our walk-behind lineup. The biggest, baddest is our Gladiator, all the way down to the power hammer trolley. But what we're really known for are our ride-on scrapers. National originated this, especially with the all-day battery, the 5700, which we don't have here today. But we do have its bigger brother, the 7700. And we've got a bunch of other scrapers out there that have some special uses, whether it's being able to run all day and all night on electricity plugged in, or if you can't plug it in but you can swap batteries in and out and you really need that production, we have those machines too. Please reach out to your national representative, one of our distributors, or go to our website at the bottom of the screen, nationalequipment.com. All of those machines are there. What I'm going to talk about right now are our most commonly sold ride-on scrapers, which is our 5700. It's got all-day batteries. It's got good wheel motors that are really going to give you good torque and oomph to keep you in the work. It's got an adjustable slide plate on the front. Now, this one has our dual lift technology, which is unique to National's machines. So the 5700 is available with or without it. You can adjust the slide plate on the front on the manual one without it. And what that allows you to do is really get the angle of the blade or the shank just right for being able to do the work. Now, the great part about having the dual lift is that you can make those same adjustments without having to get off the machine. So you actually can do them while you're working. So if the blade is getting a little bit dull, you need to stand it up a little bit more, or your angle is not right because the concrete got a little wavy or not flat, then you can make all of those adjustments on the fly. So the 5700's bigger brother is the 7700. All of our machines come with lights on the front, so when you're working in a dark environment, you can see them. The 7700 has stronger wheel motors. Again, it's battery powered, so you charge it overnight, 7 feet from the wall max. We've got guys that will do a 50-foot cord, and they wonder why their battery powered machine is only a quarter charge in the morning. It's because they really need to be close to the wall to get the full amount of power that they can to charge overnight. But these guys will run all day, and they're going to rip up more flooring than you can possibly clean up in a day. A great in-between model is our 5000, which is actually our newest domestic model. It's a little bit smaller, it's a little bit more compact than our 5700, so it can maneuver a little bit better in tight spaces. It doesn't quite have the all-day battery punch that the 57 and the 7700 have, but it does have the dual lift technology on the front. So if you're looking for a lighter machine that's a little bit more maneuverable and can go 5-6 hours, the 5000 is a great choice. You get all of the functionality of the bigger machines, but in a more compact footprint. Another thing to think about when we're talking about these machines is the weight on these. You know, the 7700 right here is just shy of 2,700 pounds, and this guy is right around 3,000 pounds. And our 5700 is right around 2,500 pounds. So you really have to think about where you're doing the work. If a lot of what you do is in older buildings that don't have a very strong elevator, then you really want to make sure that you're using one of the smaller machines, because the elevator may not be able to lift our big bad machines right here. Another variant that we do have is our propane riders. We've got the 8000 here, which used to be the biggest and baddest machine that we had. That title now goes to the Viking Ride-In Road Scraper, which we hope sometime in the future be able to do some awesome demonstrations for you guys. But for inside use, right now the 8000 takes the cake. Why would you pick a propane machine versus a battery machine? The battery machines can work everywhere. If you're doing hospitals or food service environments, these guys are great. They're quiet, they're efficient. So, some stores stay open while you're ripping up floors in one aisle. They've got customers in the next one over. They don't want the loud sound of the propane motor going. So the battery's a better choice. Or you can't have, in a hospital, you can't have an engine running around all of those oxygen lines. So that makes the propanes not a great choice, but you can have the batteries. But nothing beats the power of a propane motor running behind it. It's just got that torque, that oomph. If you've got a time-sensitive job where you're going to run for 18, 20 hours and you don't want to have to wait for a battery to charge, all you have to do is swap out the propane tanks and this guy's going to keep going. It's not going to stop. It's going to probably keep going long past when your body says, I'm tired and I don't want to do it anymore. Both of these machines take the same blades, the same shanks. We are known for our blades and our shanks because those make these machines really efficient. Having the right blade, the right tooling on the front will really just make your job and your life easier. The great thing about the 7700 and the 8000 is they both come standard with the dual lift technology on the front, so you can make those adjustments on the fly with these machines. We do have a smaller propane machine, which is our 5625. It's really popular with guys who are doing schools over the summer because it's very quick, very efficient, and they can just run it all day long. And we really do have a scraper for every application out there, for every job, for every need. Please don't hesitate to reach out to National. We love to talk about this stuff. This is what we've been doing for over 50 years. We're passionate about it. We build the best machines in the business. We really look forward to talking with you. Do you have any questions, Nick? Or?
I think we're good.
All right, well, give us a shout. Thanks for tuning in.